Hey guys, Lou Boyer here, getting ready to do a little RC flying here on a beautiful day in Huntington Beach. More importantly, heading out to Singapore tonight. Gonna try and find some snakes in Singapore. So far this year it's been a pretty slow year for me. It started off okay. I found this Oriental whip snake. It did take me about 5 hours of looking to find this guy, but yeah, stoked when I did. Little guy, maybe only 2.5 feet long, but still very cool. And then the weather changed in Singapore like it typically does, and gets rainy. The rain sort of took over the rest of the afternoon and evening. I went out anyhow and found a painted bronzeback under less than ideal conditions, but still stoked to find him. Back in California, found this cool little ringneck snake. They're very, very common. That said, some years I find a bunch of them. Other years I really don't seem to see many. So yeah, really excited to find this guy in February. Follow that up in early March with a red diamondback rattlesnake found in Riverside County, and they're again another common species, but something I just don't see very often because I don't get out that way. Anyways, Singapore, here we come. Let's go.
$100, $50, $30, $20, $10.
Got into Singapore. It is 4:10 local time, which is about an hour earlier than we typically get in here. We had a pretty good tailwind, and anyway, I'm a zombie right now. I've been up all night, 7-hour flight, but I'm gonna hit the jungle right now and see what I can find. Let's see what happens. Okay, so Red Bull in hand, here we go. Good morning, how are you? I need to go out. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, it's about 6:15 a.m. I am in the jungle, and conditions look good. It's yeah, a little bit wet on the ground, and looks promising. Let's see what happens. Okay, well that didn't take long. 15 minutes in, and there is a snake right up there in the tree. I can't tell exactly what it is. It looks like it's a bronzeback of some sort, possibly a Kopstein's, maybe a painted. Not really too sure. It's pretty high up. I'm guessing about 20-25 feet up, so this is the best view I'm going to get. Not sure if I'll be able to ID it from this view. Okay, this is literally about 5 minutes after finding that first bronzeback up there. Here is another bronzeback. This one's quite a bit lower, maybe about 15 feet up still though. And guessing by the coloration, I'd say this one's a Kopstein's, although I can't positively ID it from here. Okay, it's morning now, and the sun's up, as you can see. Gonna actually look for some blue coral snakes and see if I can't find something. But as I was getting ready to head back that way, I spotted a bronze back in the tree right here. Pretty good size one, probably 4 feet long. And I'm hoping he's a striped. I haven't seen a stripe before, but the more I look at him, the more it looks like he's just a painted. I've seen plenty of the painteds and have yet to find a striped one. But anyway, very, very cool. There he goes. Okay, 7:30 a.m. This is my hour. The next hour, I will find a blue coral snake. At least that's the plan. Okay, I've been here about a half hour now, and actually getting a little bored walking around the same area, even though I know it's probably the right thing to do. I'm going to move on, get out of this place. It's about a half hour walk out of here where I may see something. And then I'm going to go to a new spot that I've seen has lots of activity. And yeah, they have blue corals as well, amongst a lot of other things that I haven't seen. So that's why I want to get over there. So anyway, if I find something on the way out, I'll take some video. Otherwise, the video you'll see next will be from a new spot. As found, right here. I'm actually walking out like I said I was going to. There is a tiny little blue coral snake. You probably can't see him very good yet. I'm going to drop my bag and get closer to him. Hold on a second. He is just a little baby. I'll put everything down. I'm still in my zone where I find the blue coral snakes. And he is awesome. Look at that little guy. I don't want to scare him off. I want to have as much time with him as I can get. He moved underneath the leaf here. I don't know how well you can see him. He's a tiny little guy, maybe a foot long, maybe just a little bit over, maybe 14, 15 inches. Look at that. Okay, so I am super stoked right now. That is blue coral snake number 5 for me. I'm looking at him right now, and his head's coming back out. He's a tiny little guy. I should have taken more video when... Oh, where's he going? Hold on a second. I should have taken more video when he was just out in the open. I thought he was dead because he didn't move for so long. Anyway, hopefully he comes back out. Okay, he is under here. The problem with that is I don't know where under there he is. Okay, so I've moved quite a bit of leaf litter. I don't know if he can go under the ground there, so I'm hoping maybe he's just going to hang out right where he is, and then when he comes back up, he'll actually have to come back up the way his body is now. So my plan is just to sit here with him for a while and see what happens. Oh, and there's his head as we speak. I didn't even realize that. Finally came out. I waited and waited and waited, and he is on the trail now. Check that out. Patience, patience, patience. It pays off. He's a tiny little guy, but look how cool he is. Here's a good example. Here's the path right here in front of me. And there's a blue coral snake down here on the ground. Now he's only a foot long. And maybe he couldn't even bite you, I don't really know. But if you were to walk through here barefoot or in sandals, look how easy it would be to step on this guy. You basically wouldn't even know he was there. I moved him a little and you can see how puffed up he got. He's a little upset right now. He's all flattened out. I'm not going to mess with him. I'm just going to leave him right here. But you can see how those scales spread apart. You can really see the blue coloration. And they really get threatened, as you can see. They'll puff up and they'll coil their tail up to make it look like a false head, I believe. So the attacker doesn't know what end to go for. The attacker would be best to leave this guy alone. That is just a beautiful snake. That is so unbelievable. Okay, I've been with this guy for a little while now. As luck would have it, the sun's starting to come out. Look at that. Gonna get some sunlight on this guy. And here he comes. Okay, just so you guys can see, they move at a pretty good clip when they get excited. He's just a little guy, but imagine a big guy going like this. And I'm just going to let him go. Because that's where he wants to go, and that's his home. Yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome. That was awesome. Do I stay and find another? What do I do? That was unreal. Okay, so I'm back at the tree where I found that bronzeback, the Kopsteins, in the nighttime, and as luck would have it, he's still here. Take a look, he's right there. I don't know how well you can see him here. I got the GoPro up on a pole, but hopefully you can see him. He camouflages pretty well. Anyway, such a sweet snake. I've never really seen one of these in the daytime, so it's a special find for me. You can see how well he camouflages. That coloration really works well in the trees. I can see his body really well, but you don't even realize his head is sticking out right along the branch there. Maybe that's the idea behind the camouflage with the black stripe up on top of his body. It makes it look like just a stick sticking out of the tree. You can obviously see how at home in the trees these snakes are. This thing's just gliding from branch to branch effortlessly. Really, really cool to watch. Okay, he's decided to head off into a banana plant here. His coloration looks really cool in there. That is such a sweet looking snake. God, I love the colors on this guy. Well, he looks like he's heading off. I'm gonna let him go and see what else I can find. That was awesome. Okay, so great morning. 2 Compsteins, painted bronzeback, as well as that little blue coral snake. So yeah, awesome morning. I'm gonna crash out, get some sleep, and go back out tonight. Okay, I'm waiting for the sun to go down, and you can see all the bats coming through here. It's pretty cool. Probably got about another 20 minutes or so, and I will be hunting the trees for snakes. Okay, so I'm right here where the bats are, and I just decided to check my light and see if it's working. And I put some fresh batteries in it. I turn my light on, I look up, and there is an Oriental whip snake. Right there. That was fast. Okay, so I'm waiting for a group of guys to meet up with tonight, which is pretty cool. Got here a few minutes early. I'm not really even in the spot yet, but I see a snake already. I don't know what that is. I'm assuming some sort of bronzeback, but yeah, that's really cool. That didn't take long. It took all of like 5 minutes. On second inspection, that is not a painted bronzeback. That's actually an Oriental whip snake. I don't know how well it shows in this video, but he's actually a pale brown in color. And maybe the little ones are like that and they just get green when they get bigger. I'm not sure. Okay, so here I am. It's about, I don't know, 5-10 minutes later after finding that first light one. And here is a typical green one, sitting really low. He's probably about, I don't know, 3 feet off the ground. That is such a cool snake. Look at that. Look at that. That is awesome. Okay, dog-faced water snakes. These guys are pretty much everywhere. I don't take too much video of them, although I did happen to capture this one in a nice way. Surprised it turned out. It turned out actually better than I thought. So snake number 3, it's been about a half hour since the 2 Oriental whip snakes and a whole bunch of water snakes, but painted bronzeback. Okay, cool. So that's snake number 4 here, a painted bronzeback, second painted bronzeback of the night, and the 2 Oriental whips as well. So 4 snakes so far tonight. And some dog-faced water snakes, which they're just too many to count. Anyway, we're still looking. Big ass spider. Kind of cool. Kind of creepy. That, I believe, is a snake up there, and I don't think it's an Oriental whip snake. Let's get closer here. I'll just keep it on as I'm walking up. It could be nothing, but I'm guessing it might be a snake. Now I'm not so sure. Darn it. Nope, it's not. Darn it. You get, oh, now check this out. I was looking at this branch right here is what I thought was a snake. I don't know why, but the way it shined, it looked like it was a snake. And as I turn around, there is another Oriental whip snake right up over there. Huh, I can't believe that. How cool is that? Well, there he goes, and that's it for this video. Last snake of the trip. Thanks for watching, guys, and hope to publish some more videos soon.